Going back to the ATR scores, how there's the 4 top subjects now that get the score out of 4 units, the 4 best units. Is there a scaling test now? Back in my day we had a scaling test and you had to sit that and do that, and then they rearranged the scores accordingly, because there's some harder subjects and some easier, like the 3A subjects compared to a 2A subject?
There is a scaling process, but there isn't another test that, that students do. The scaling process is not my strongest subject, but I'll give you a little bit of information about it. Basically, what needs to happen is that all the students in Year 12 need to be put onto a scale, and what is taken into account by that is the school, the teacher. Some teachers mark quite generously and others are quite harsh. So when the Curriculum Council and now it's TISC actually do the scaling, what they need to do is take all that into account. So they'll do that for your school examinations and your school work as well, and then the 2 of them joined together make up a score. So that's basically the first part. When a student does stage 3 subjects, they are then given a bonus, which is a bonus of 15 marks, which is then added to the standardised marks and the moderated marks, and then it is scaled. So in theory, you can actually get a score of 115 before scaling, and if that makes you the number 1 student in WA, then you'd be at the top for that particular subject. So that's kind of roughly how that works. When I say 15 marks for stage 3, mathematics is a little bit different, where you can get anywhere up to 30 marks as a bonus for doing the hardest mathematics subjects. When we look at stage 3 subjects and we are giving that bonus, a lot of people have said, stage 2 students doing stage 2 are at a disadvantage. What we try to do is actually turn it around and say, you're not disadvantaged, but the stage 3 students are advantaged, if that actually makes sense. It's a little bit of a funny situation. There is a lot of information about this on TISC, and TISC have tried to simplify it as much as possible.